2 races remain in the regular season here in the NAPA Brakes Series, and tonight we're going to be racing under the lights here at the Kansas Speedway for race 17 of season 7. Should be a good show. Got a full field on hand, as has become the trend of this season in the Brakes Series, and we're all ready to get rolling here at Kansas. But before we do that, we have a few pre-race ceremonies that we need to take care of as usual. So with that, please rise for the national anthem. There we go. And now for the most famous words in motorsports.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
That was sick. Engines are fired here at Kansas Speedway. It's time to go racing. With just 2 races left in the regular season before we kick off the playoffs. Should be a fun show. 110 laps is the distance here tonight. And go ahead, yep, start rolling. Where's my audio? Anyway, for the Commanders on the Grid starting lineup for tonight at Kansas, starting on the front row, 10 of Radical taking home its 5th pole of the year, gonna line up alongside the 27 of Ghost out of the Drone Strike Racing camp. Behind them in row 2, the 69 of Michigan, owner of Dynaco Racing Motorsports, and the 41 of Milky, driver for Late Night Racing in the Chevrolet. Row 3 made up by the 28 of Sierra with a strong qualifying effort. Gonna line up P5 alongside him, the 5 of Bands out of the Blaze Tech camp, also with a strong qualifying effort just outside the top 5 in P6. Row 4 made up by the 31 of Nick. 2 winners on the season, actually. Nick earlier this season at New Orleans. Hernan, 3-time winner in the Brakes Series for Jawarero. Row 5 belongs to the 48 of Russell. Gonna roll off alongside the reigning Brakes Series champion, the 20 of Volvo. Row 6, the 64 of David, starting a little bit further back in the pack than he would like. Gonna roll off alongside the 18 of Ford, substituting for his teammate Genetic. Row 7, Rab Racing teammates, the 16 and the 25 Monkey Man at IMR. And rounding out our field is the 99 of Dottie. Alright, we'll pull off this time, Mace. So, the stage is set. 2 races to go in the playoffs, as I mentioned. Gonna be a fun show. We're going to see the green flag this time. Pace car will pull off of turn 4, and the field will be left in the hands of the 10 and the 27. 110 laps the distance here. It all starts on lap 1. 35 laps the distance through stage 1. And we're green flag racing at Kansas. Oh, we got a car around. Vans is sideways backwards on the apron, able to get it turned back around. As the 27 got a really good restart, went around the 10 car on the outside and took the lead. As now they're up to speed, headed down the back straightaway for turns 3 and 4 for the first time tonight. Everybody trying to pick up as many spots as they can on this restart while everybody's all packed up. And now the battle for the lead is back on. Radical striking back to the inside of the 27 of Ghost, trying to take back his pole position lead. Not quite going to be able to do it off of 2 that time. They'll stay side by side down into turn 3. Now the 10 car will be able to not quite pull clear. 27 got a push from the 69 coming through that corner, able to hang on to the quarter panel. And now they stay side by side coming down the front stretch. Little bit of contact. 3 wide now. Michigan and Sierra working their way to the inside of the 27. This is for second place. Oh, close call between Michigan and Ghost right there. Contact made. They're both going to lose a little bit of time. Slip back. Now the 28 of Sierra advances to second places. Now here comes the 51 of Hernan on the bottom, looking for third. A few guys making their way up from the back early. The 64 and 20. David and Volvo cracked the top 10 already, looking to make their way inside the top 5.
$51 all over the back bumper with 28 right there.
Oh! Michigan nearly around with the 20 of Volvo. These two have a pass. They are not the best friends off the racetrack, or definitely not on the racetrack. And they get together a little bit. As now the 18 of Ford spins around in the back of the field, able to get it collected and continue. We stay green. Oh, we got 2 cars way down below the racing surface. That'd be the 31 and 41. Nick and Milky get together coming into turn 1. Gonna cost them a lot of time. Still anyone's game for the lead up here at the front now. Michigan and Hernan and Volvo all getting together. 20 car gonna smack the wall. 51 gonna come back up. Lots of contact being made. Oh, Michigan gets turned around by the 27. Gonna save it. Great save by Michigan.
He's gonna lose a lot of time there, though. Tough break for Michigan. Gonna battle for the lead, though. Here comes the 28.
Yeah, Sierra trying to work that high line to make his way around the 10 of Radical here for the lead. Let's see how it works. Gonna get a good run down this front straightaway. Might be able to pull up right to the bumper headed for turn 1. Gonna run the bottom this time. These two have opened up a bit of a gap to the 2 cars behind him. That'd be the 64 and 27 back in 3rd and 4th. And then behind those two, it's an even larger gap back to the rest of the pack. '28 car to the inside. Looking for the lead here at Kansas. Radical all the way on the wall now, trying to get himself a good run.
Not clear.
And now just the corner of these two being side by side has brought the 64 and 27 right to them. Going to be a 4-car battle for the lead now. Radical looking for the switchback to the bottom. Well defended by the 28. Sierra takes the top spot, leading here at Kansas. And now David and Ghost looking to insert themselves right in this battle for the lead as well.
And gets another strong run off. He's going to be about even with the 64 here.
3 manufacturers, 4 different teams, all here racing for the top spot at Kansas. Now they're 3 wide coming down the front straightaway. A little bit of contact, able to hold on to it. Still 3 wide. 64 of David able to pull clear now. He'll take the top spot, but the 27 of Ghost also with a good run. Contact made. 27 around in the front of the field. Able to get it spun around and saved. But contact with the 28 sent him backwards down the back straightaway. A great save by Ghost to not lose any more positions than he did.
Another pass for the lead here. 10 to 64.
These two have been arguably the strongest cars in the Brake Series all season. And now here they are going head to head here at Kansas. Car to the inside in turn 1. Was not much room there, but he made it work. Now can David defend by running the top lane in 3 and 4? We'll see.
A good run off. Not sure if he's going to be able to maintain it in this corner.
Yeah, going to stay tight on the door. Gets the run, swings back to the inside.
This dude just keep trading positions.
Oh yeah.
Great
Good
race.
stuff we're seeing in Kansas here. Look at the 10 powering to the outside. Gonna get a little tight on exit. Brush the wall, kill his momentum a bit. Not really, actually. Right back to the outside. Here comes the 28 now from 3rd.
28 in the catbird seat right now. If any of these two make a mistake, he's there to pounce.
Oh yeah.
I think 10's still going to be side by side here, off the corner here. He is.
Look at the run.
Another great run off the corner. He might clear him going into 1.
A few more good corners, and he just might. And to stay tight on the door that time. Try and side draft his way around the 64.
Man, there's not a lot of room coming off of turn 2 there.
Absolutely
Really
not.
hasn't been.
It's tight, and nobody wants to give each other any room either. And look at this pack that's forming up on these top 3. What is that, about 8 cars now? Closing in on these two just because of this side-by-side battle. So 27 of Ghost now to the back bumper of the 64, knocking at the door. Gonna help him clear.
Ooh.
Close call for Radical.
Love it. Nobody's giving an inch.
Oh, wow. Lots to check up there in the 3. And now everybody's back up on each other. 3 wide. Oh! Jeez, it's Volvo. Not clear.
Oh, keep it together, fellas.
Somehow able to hang on to it right there. Oh, there goes Michigan. Contact with Russell, gonna send him below the line. Able to come back up though, with minimal issues.
Ooh. 10 on the wall with 51.
Now it's David versus Ghost at the front of the field. 64 gonna power by on the bottom. 20 of Volvo trying to follow him through as well. First time we've called his name. tonight here, fighting for the lead now in stage 1. Closing in on a pit stop as well. Who will we see hit pit road first? And when?
Yeah, don't believe any of these guys can make it to the end of the stage, so
yeah,
they might want to start thinking about pitting quickly.
And when that does come, it's going to be difficult to get off of pit road. Oh my gosh, what just happened? I think 31 and 69 might have gotten bumper locked. But they went up into the wall pretty hard. Got a few cars signaling to hit pit road this time. Oh! I think Volvo might have been trying. Yeah, Volvo and Radical.
I think someone missed the commitment code.
Volvo and Radical both trying to get onto pit road. And issues for both of them. All of Blaze Technology Motorsports on the pit road together. Michigan slower stop, gonna have to back up.
Great stops with the 20 and the 10. Never mind, I shouldn't have spoken.
Yeah, 10 unfortunately missed the commitment cone. So that'll be a penalty for him. Better to make that type of mistake early, though.
Yep, get your
for
mistake
sure.
out. That is tough. Probably was in contention for the stage win. One of the fastest cars, if not the fastest car out here to begin this race.
A few more cars coming to pit road. More contact even. Russell and Nick on pit road side by side. Pit cycle is fully underway. Russell, clean stop. Nick gonna have to back up a little bit. Slower stop for him. Ford also on the pit road, just behind these two. More cars on the pit road. 25 of IMR into his box. Radical serving his drive-through penalty. Still got a number of the leaders that are yet to hit pit road, like the 64 of David currently leading. Going to stay out once again as the 27 and the 28 peel off behind him.
64 trying to run this thing dry, trying to run very long here.
Yeah, all the way till the tires give out, till the fuel tank gives out. 41 of Milky also on pit road with these two, and a little too hard through his box. Milky, that'll be a penalty for the 41. Right front tire on the line, that's going to be a penalty, unfortunately.
Comes our leader. 64 in the pits.
Really hard entry, able to get it stopped and backed up though. And now that'll leave the 16 of Mason, the only car on the racetrack yet to pit. And looks like he's trying to get down. Had to let some traffic by, but able to get down. It's slow to the pit road speed. In his box. So now we wait for the cycle, and it looks like David will continue to hold the lead. Russell to second now. You have 3 laps to serve it. Oh, and Milky's speeding while serving his drive-through. That's going to incur another one.
Yeah, I believe the 64 only took 1 can of fuel, I'm pretty sure. He did not fill up completely on fuel, so a shorter pit stop for him.
Yeah, you see it at the bottom of the screen. Bottom of the screen only took about 1 tank of fuel, so excuse me. Should definitely be enough to make it, but a pretty good strategy call by the crew chief to get him out of pit road as quick as possible and pick up this stage win.
I believe the 48 is on the same exact strategy as well, so some of these guys opt to go with less fuel and take the track position now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Good call, right, all around.
Top 5 is all pretty spread out. That's where the stage points are earned. But still got a handful of battles all the way throughout the field as we watch the 99 and 16 run nose to tail. It's Toddy and Mason. We just saw the 16 on pit road, so a little bit fresher tires on that Dodge Charger from Rab Racing going against Bear Motorsports' number 99 Chevrolet Camaro. This battle for P10. Five laps to go in stage number 1. Let's take a look at our, not that, let's take a look at our, where is it? Where's my RPM rundown? The thing is gone. Hold on, I gotta put it back. The name is already in use. Well, where is it? Am I tweaking? Oh, there it is. Here's your RPM rundown for tonight at Kansas Speedway. We've got the playoff pressure starting to set in. Second to last race in the regular season before the playoffs begin. So a few drivers around the cut line who are needing to have good runs here tonight. Like the 27 of Ghost in 5th, 28 of Sierra as well in the 28. A couple of those guys needing good runs to help their chances for making the playoffs. Something to watch all night. Is then we've also got stage finishes mattering a lot because that's where the most playoff points are given out. The top 3 all receive playoff points. So right now the 64, 48, and 51 in position for those, as you see Russell trying to defend from the 51 here for second as he comes to the white flag. But
we got a 3-way battle for the last playoff, for the last stage point spot here.
Oh yeah,
big battle for fifth. 3-4 battle.
Teammates Nick and Ghost going after each other.
31 to 27, they were side by side for multiple laps before this.
Side by side for second as well in the stage. Hernan on the bottom, looking to edge Russell out. Coming down to the stripe. Can the 48 get the run? Photo finish for second at the line. I believe it went to the 51. And then it looks like the 31 will take the final stage point over the 27 as well. Oh yeah, you gotta go out.
Oh yeah.
Just catch the leader next time, bye. Actually, yeah, wait on the pace car. Wait on the pace car. Go around.
Great battles there at the end of the stage. Everyone wanting those all very valuable playoff points as we push towards the end of the regular season.
Absolutely.
Great.
Finishing out our RPM rundown, we got the question, will we see multi-groove? I think we've seen it a little bit, especially right before that pit stop when the battle for the lead was heating up. All right, pace car's here. Pit road will be open this time around. I believe the 51 got second at that stage. That's what it looked like to me. And we've also got the strategy. We just saw that stage come down to strategy. The 64 taking one can of fuel, putting him way out ahead of the field, and able to easily collect that stage win. So, gonna be an interesting race from here on out, I believe. But pit road will be open for the first time under this caution. And I expect everybody to come down. 41 of Milky received the free pass after going a lap down while trying to serve drive-throughs. And pretty busy on pit road. David leads him on. Volvo trying to get into his box, getting shoved past it. Contact with Russell. Russell also gonna have to back up. Volvo's just gonna go around. Pit on the second lap. Everybody looks to be in their boxes. David will take the race off pit road. Nope. I saw that. Saw that too. Pit road open. Second time. This time Volvo able to come down with a clean pit road. And Michigan and Milky also coming down. All right, pit road is closed. We're not going green this time. Not going green. Everybody... Actually, yeah, we are. Yeah, we're going green. We can choose. Everybody's caught up. So coming to the choose. David, the control car will stay on the bottom. Ghost, the first to go to the top. 18 of Ford, gonna follow him. 10 of Radical also on the outside, and IMR, followed by his teammate Mason. 41 of Milky, 69 of Michigan, and 20 of Volvo, all on the high side. Everybody else ready to take this restart from the bottom. Still through the Ohio Edison restart zone. And we are back green at Kansas Speedway. Stage 2 underway. Good jump for the 64, able to easily clear. Not so much for the 27, lost his spot on the outside lead to the 18. Now they're 3 wide coming off of turn 2, getting up to speed down the back straightaway.
You see 4 on the outside. We'll see how much that high line really does impact the speed here.
Trying to hold his own on the outside. Oh! Radical fishtailing through the field, and Michigan going around down on the apron. Gonna come back up into traffic.
Big trouble.
Collect the 25.
Trouble. Ah, even more trouble.
Oh yeah, still more cars wrecking down into turn 3. But that'll be a yellow. 2-car incident. And coming to the race back. David will take it. Let's take another look at what happened right there coming down into turn 1. Bit of trouble spot right there. Coming off of that front stretch, very tight coming off the apron, so really hard to run side by side coming through there, especially on these restarts where everybody's so closely packed. And unfortunately, a bit of number of drivers right there. The 10 of Radical we were watching, and then the 69 and the 28 also getting together. Let's take a look at what happened to Michigan here. Can't quite see what happens off of or on camera, but you gotta assume 28 coming up off the apron, just gonna catch the 69 and turn him sideways, and he just free sliding up the track. Gonna clean out the 25 of IMR. Innocent bystander. Pit road is open, by the way.
Yeah, that looked like that was never going to work. There was just not enough racetrack for everyone there. Just trying to squeeze their car into a gap that didn't exist. That looked like that was never going to work.
Yeah. So pit road gonna be open this time. Interesting time for a yellow as well, just following a stage yellow. It looks like most of the field's gonna come. First lap pit road is gonna be busy. Everybody getting into their boxes though. Minimal issues. Except for the 10 of Radical, it looks like. And Volvo speeding on pit exit.
Both times pits being open, I believe we only had one guy that stayed out through both cycles, and that was the 48.
Interesting.
I used that track condition over fresh rubber at this point. Very early in the stage still.
Pit road is closed. And we are not going green. Not going green this time. It's probably lag. Michigan. There we go. All right. Coming to the one to go. Green this time. Ticker will fix itself eventually. Alright, coming to the choose. Russell. Control car stays to the bottom. David and Ford to the top. Next few cars in line to the bottom. Toddy, IMR, Bands, and Michigan to the highest side. Everybody else staying true to the white line. So, got a little bit wild on that last restart. See if we can right the ship this time. So, headed back for the Ohio Edison restart zone. 48 on the loud pedal, and we are struggling to get back green, but we're back green at Kansas. Oh, 16 sliding through the grass. He's going to recover. We'll stay green. Race for the lead, though. 5 cars all going for it at the front of the field. Nick currently has it, and he will try and get clear off of turn 4, and he will for the time being.
We're getting wild further back in the pack, though. 3, almost 4 wide there.
Almost 3 wide at the front of the field. Ford trying to get to the bottom of the 51. Oh, Oh!
4 wide.
Got a car around in the
Oh,
back.
no.
Radical. Spinning with the 27. Radical will save it. Unfortunately, the 27 of Ghost will not. And we're going to stay green.
Everyone had a huge run there off of 4.
Oh, contact with the leaders, nearly 3 wide again. Thought about 4, it looked like. Hernan now to the top spot. Ford in second behind him.
Sprite cars seem to be the hot commodity tonight for sure.
Yeah, Sprite Cranberry taking over the field. But now here comes the Culver's car to the bottom for the race lead. 2 multi-time winners on the season going head to head at the front of the field here at Kansas. David will take the top spot. Hernan though with a good run down the front straightaway. Look to the bottom! They make contact down below the apron. Able to get back up. How much time will it cost them though? Here comes Russell with the head of steam. Tried to go middle 3 wide. Couldn't quite keep up the momentum.
No.
Not sure where David was going.
Oh, they're 4 wide. You're gonna save it though. How about the 5 of Vance out of nowhere, wrecked off the start of the race, lost so much back position. He's in the P2.
Yeah, Band's up to second now. You get moved out of the way by the 31. Side by side headed down the back straightaway. Oh, we got a car in the inside wall. 2 cars. 20 and 25. Bumper locked together. 51 of Hernan still currently with the race lead. Everybody jostling for position behind him. Good opportunity to open up a lead here. Nick now to second. David in third under attack from the 18 of Ford now. Coming back forward in the number 18, the Chevrolet Camaro. Close call in front of his teammate right there, the 48 of Russell. Been having a strong season in the 48. Somewhat of a career resurgence right there for that driver. Unable to find a win yet on the season though. Came close late at Saskatchewan. Looking solid here early at Kansas. Not even early, we're just past halfway.
I really like what that 64 has done. I think out of everyone that I've seen tonight, he's been the one that's been able to rip the top the best. He's been getting the best runs off of the corners. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the 64. Really strong on the top side of the racetrack.
And he's been on one of the only cars I've been seeing, you know, actually consistently rip the top all the way around. You see now it looks middle 3 wide for second. Crazy racing we got here at the front of the field here in Kansas. 28 Sierra slammed the door by the 5 of Bands right there. That gets close.
This is exactly what Hernan wants to see before this pit cycle.
Oh! Got a few cars around on the front straightaway. Ford taking a quick spin through the field. That was because of contact with the 10 and the 41, it looked like. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, it looks like they just got together coming off of 4, the 10 and 41 I'm speaking of. Radical coming back up the track, trying to rejoin. Contact with the 18, just wrong place, wrong time for Ford. Sends him backwards. and disconnected from the pack, unfortunately.
I don't know if my math is off here, but I think all of these guys might be able to make it to the end. If not, it's going to be really, really close on fuel, at least.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Some early cautions here in this stage definitely makes this strategy interesting. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Bands gets cleaned out by Nick.
tough night for the driver with the fives. Just can't stay out of trouble. .48 car, I think he will definitely have to pit for sure, because I'm pretty sure he was the only one out of that last pit cycle to actually opt to stay out. So I think he will definitely have to pit. We'll have to see about the others.
Definitely something to watch as we continue through stage two. Two cars starting the breakaways, the 51 and 64, David and Hernan. I said earlier, two multi-time winners on the season, each with Hernan with 3, David with 4, including the All-Star. Super strong seasons for both of these drivers.
They've been the class of the field. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
How about this 28 of Sierra here in third, right around the cut line coming into tonight, needing a good day, and here he is running inside the top 3, looking to chase down these leaders here, closing in on the end of stage 2. Here's a look at the points coming into tonight as well. All the drivers in green, the top 8, have locked themselves into the playoffs through their performance through the regular season. So now everybody else in the white racing for those final 2 playoff spots that are undecided. Right now held by the 51 of Hernan, excuse me, and the 40 of Alex, who is not present here tonight. And then the 31, 99, 28, all present behind him in points. So good time to be those drivers that are present here if you've got that 10th place car not present here tonight, because it's a long way up the road to Hernan in 9th as well. So easy pickings here. 4 drivers going after 1 spot, it looks like. Gonna be very interesting. And then all the drivers in the green as well, as I was saying. Mainly trophy hunting in these final 2 races, but also racing for playoff points. Want to build that cushion up as much as you can for that first round of the playoffs. Want to be able to sail through that one, sail to the round of 6, and then have a nice, easy opening round to the playoffs.
Look at this move from the 28, going for the lead.
Got his teammate on his bumper. Some good momentum has been building behind this driver of the 28 for the last few weeks. Had a good run last weekend in the Cup Series, Javarero development race car in Martinsville. And then also just been putting together some solid finishes and had some good pace here recently in the Brakes Series as he runs his teammate down onto the apron. Oh, David getting turned in front of the field. Gonna hit the wall.
Keep it straight. Oh, come on. Save it, fellas. Save it.
Lots of contact. 31 goes around. Able to get it straightened back out. But now the complexion of the front of the field has completely changed. Bands now side by side with Michigan for the race lead as they fly up on 48 of Russell just coming off a pit road. 4 wide coming off of turn 4.
Woohoo!
Oh my goodness. 2 laps to go. Pit road closes.
That's going to work going into turn 1. It did it.
Bands below the line, trying to come back up. Able to get up above the white line not without a little bit of contact. Now Michigan catapulted to the race lead with just 1.5 laps to go in stage number 2. This 48 of Russell racing for his lap as well. Going to be allowed to race. He's on pace. Trying to put himself back on the lead lap before this caution and not need to rely on the free pass.
See the 28. He's trying to get any and all points that he can get right now. Like you mentioned, right on the cut line.
Absolutely. Got to hold on to that final stage point right here. Meanwhile, stage win on the battle or on the line. Michigan pretty slow down in turns 3 and 4. Running to the bumper. Contact made. Coming to the line. Michigan will win stage number 2 over Herndon, Radical, Ford, and Sierra, taking home the final stage point.
And that 69 car came out of absolute nowhere.
Yeah, that was wild. Pace car is coming around. Crazy finish. Milky once again getting the free pass. Oh wait, Russell was 2 laps down. Todd was 3 laps down. How? What happened? Slow down. Just slow down for the pace car.
I'm trying to catch up to you. I'm crossing the start-finish line right now.
Pit road is open, or will be open this time around. Volvo already gave you your laps back. Russell and Todd, y'all can take the wave around, but you will not be allowed to pit under this caution. So, pit road is open. Everybody coming on down. 27 speeding on entry. 16 out of his box, 25 out of his box. The road is open one more time. Alright, so Russell will take the wave, get 1 lap back. Toddy, where are you going? Pit road is closed. And we are not going green. Everybody's not here. The hell, Ford? 16, remember you gotta go TTB. Green this time. Juice going on the back stretch. Lap down cars should be in the back as well. Alright, to the choose. Hearn in the control car on the bottom. Ford gonna line up front row on the outside. Gonna have the 10 of Radical behind him. Then the 10's teammate Volvo. And it looks like everybody else on the bottom. Or 41 of Milky also to the top. 16, 27 also outside, it looks like. So coming back to the restart zone, 2 Sprite Cranberry cars, bringing us back to green flag and stage 3 in the CRC Brakleen 300. Good start for the bottom lane. They're both able to pull clear. Ford in third now. Everybody trying to sort it out. They're coming down the back straightaway. 4 wide going into turn 3. David trying to slice his way back through the field. The 16 of Mason all the way on the bottom. Look at him making up spots. Oh, contact with Bands and his teammate. 5 car gonna spin across the racetrack. We got multiple cars around. Big trouble.
Wrecking it. Unbelievable.
And the caution will come back out. Restarts once again. Proving troublesome for the field. Front straightaway gets tight. And it just caught more drivers right there. 3 wide coming for the race back. Looked like it went to Michigan Ford. Then Radical. Let's have another look at what happened. Pit road is open. Coming down the front stretch, just gets so tight. 5 wide, I think, right there. Vance gets turned across the track. Everybody scatters down onto the apron trying to avoid. 99 is around, 27. Pit road is open. 51 speeds from the lead on pit entry.
48 gets the free pass.
Yes. Oh, yeah, well-timed caution for Russell. Got a few people speeding on pit entry here.
I do not believe that this is the last time we'll see cars on pit road in this race.
No, I definitely doubt it. Chat, blue line rule. The blue line's been there all weekend. I shouldn't have to mention it. Oh, well, if you got pushed, see, that's different. No, you cannot leave the race stage. IMR, your TCB is for going up on the track before the blue line. We're not going green. Alrighty. Um, 16, you're to the back. Thank you. Green this time. She was on the back. David to the top, leading the outside line. Gonna have his teammate Michigan on his bumper for this restart. Then 41 of Milky, 27 of Ghost. All on the top. 16 of Mason also. Gonna be followed by his teammate IMR. So, 10 car your control, coming to the restart zone. Green flag back out at Kansas. 27 laps to go this time. As they fan out again. How about Ford in the 18 up to second now? Oh, I think we got somebody around on the backstretch. No, maybe not. We're good.
Forza told me to change off the replay feed. I don't know what that means.
So Forza to... Never mind. Okay, all of y'all in chat, when y'all are officiating, streaming, and running a league by yourself, y'all can tell me, oh, there goes Nick. Oh, and he collects Michigan. And...
Oh, he's driving backwards.
We're going to stay green. Good save, Michigan. Yeah, I doubt your streams are up to this quality, Red.
I'm just the messenger, man. How about this 18, though, Ford? He's had one heck of a day. Been shuffled down the order, been shuffled up the order. Finds himself in the mix here late.
And you're
Not
pulling.
late.
And you're pulling a Ford. Stop pulling a Ford. Stop pulling a Fox.
I already switched it off. Shut up, Black.
It needs a transition, bro. Stop
Oh
pulling
my
a
god,
Fox.
I'm gonna.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Shut
Bye.
up,
Bye.
get out. Fuck you, I don't love you. The Blacks. Probably can't say that. If this stream isn't up tomorrow, you know why. Anyway, 24 to go at Kansas. Battle for the lead. Currently goes to the 51 of Hernan over the 10 of Radical, 18 of Ford, almost at 24. And now the 64 of David going bottom 3 wide here into turn 1. Jesus Christ, this VLAG is terrible.
Well, the 10's going to push the 18 into the wall. Not sure if you're going to be too happy about that. A lot of momentum lost.
I'm black, by the way, I can say that.
We know.
Hernan really has come out of nowhere in this final stage, leading laps and really defending well for the lead.
Yeah, that 64 has been really strong, though. I would not be surprised to see him get around the 51 on the coming laps,
I think
especially
this
the way that
race-
he can roll that top.
I think this race is going to come down to this top 3 right here. This 51, 64, and the 10. These 3 have been top of the league all season, and right now it's all culminating right here in Kansas.
And these three have been
trouble in the
class.
bag. Sierra just took a massive slide. Oh, we got more tire mark 16 around, as well as a 99. What is happening back here? Hernan got uprooted from the lead, now back to 3rd. David and Radical now nose to tail for the top spot. Racing all over the racetrack. Goodness.
'51 just waiting to pounce here. The catbird seat. Like I said earlier, that 64 knows how to roll the top. He really staying even with the 10 so far.
Yeah. Running more of the
Most
middle
part.
this time. He's trying to stay on the 10's door. I think that might hurt him this time down the front straightaway, especially with the 51 pushing the 10. Hanging on for now, though.
He's not going away quietly. Here comes the 31 out of nowhere.
Nick back to the battle for the lead. Top 4 all made up of previous winners on this season. All of them looking to add one more to the records this year. 31 swinging way low on the apron. Oh!
Oh no!
no!
Oh!
Herndon got to come around and save it. Shows some frustration with the 31. And Herndon shuffled all the way out of the top 5 on the coattails of the top 10 now after contact with the 31.
Lost so much time there. Tough break for 51. That's just hard racing there. We're getting down to it. The elbows are fully out here at the Kansas Speedway.
See Nick sweep way down onto the apron, trying to make that 3-wide pass work, and we've spoken about it multiple times tonight. It gets tight coming on that, coming onto that apron, or coming off of the apron, excuse me. And then, unfortunately, Herndon sent sliding through the infield grass, able to catch it somewhat, but as we saw him tumble through the top 10, trying to get his head down and come back forward. Just saw him in the wall there again in the back of the pack.
Yeah, it's just all going wrong for the 51 right now. You can tell he is frustrated.
Rightfully so after that as well.
I do not blame him. It's going to be interesting now. 14 laps to go. I think everyone's kind of in that window of, kind of in that pit window. I think we're going to see a lot of cars dive down pit road here soon. It just matters, who's going to be the first one, who's going to start it. I'm personally a big fan of short pitting. I think that gives, I think the first one to pit is going to have the biggest advantage. So it's going to be interesting to see who starts this pit cycle.
Very interesting tape. But you got to keep in mind, short pitting leaves you out on older tires, a little bit older tires longer. Oh my gosh, Vance just got air.
That's what it does. Really all about who's willing to sacrifice track position, who wants the fresher rubber, who wants
Look
the
at
track
Ford,
position.
all over the bumper of the 64 for the lead here, starting to pull away a little bit. Ford told me earlier in the week he had a dream about winning here at Kansas, snapping the winless streak. And here he is with 12 to go. Still got a pit stop on the horizon. Very likely pit stop. I doubt they can make it. But here he is racing for the lead here. Closing in on 10 laps to go. That dream could become reality here for the old veteran owner of the league.
Heck of a move by the 18 to shove that 64 out there. Now it's just these two right now until the 31 pulls right up onto the back of the 18.
Oh. We'll bounce off the wall for the 18 right there. Oh. Ford's pitting.
Here we go.
Pit cycle begins. Now let's see if he can even get to the bottom here. Curly on the top.
You might have to stay out another lap.
Yeah, that or drop back a little bit.
See how much time he's willing to sacrifice here.
There he goes. barely able to get down. Does so pretty cleanly though, and on the pit road.
And this is what I was talking about, short pitting. He's the only one on pit road right now.
A little far through his box, able to get backed up.
I don't think he'll lose that much time for that. It'll be interesting to see where he cycles out.
Clean stop, no penalties. Here comes the field, gonna put him a lap down for the time being. .25 on pit road.
It's still relatively quiet so far.
Yeah, just one car dropping off at a time so far. When will we see our first big wave hit pit road?
I just don't see a world where all these guys make it on fuel. I think it's just way too low right now to try to stretch it. It's gonna be close.
I agree. I don't think anybody can make it. But it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be close. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to try and push it the furthest.
Well, if I know one thing about this league, there's going to be a couple of guys, they're going to roll the dice.
Michigan peeling out of the lead pack to pit road.
Comes Bands for the lead. Trying to pass that 64 has been also strong tonight.
Little contact with the wall. David a little upset with how he got raced right there. Saw him door slam the 5 coming down the back straightaway.
This 5 has just been quietly biding his time tonight. Kind of just hanging around in that top 5, top 6 area. Slowly been biding his time. He's a contender now, late in the race.
Oh my God.
Ooh. That was a cool back. We're going to 3 wide for the lead here. Oh, no! Oh, I don't know if they're going to save it. They did somehow.
Able to get by. Still, nobody comes out of the main pack to pit.
I think at this point, you've made your bed and you got to lie in it now. I just don't see anyone from here.
Pit road closes. Closes with 2 laps to go.
You got to make your decision now. But I think if you're out here right now, you've made your bed and you're going to lie in it. .48's got to kill off.
64 round. David goes sliding through the grass coming off of turn 4, and he has lost the lead pack. Russell coming to pit road.
All night.
Yeah. Wow. Win number 5 likely will not come tonight for David. Wow. You hate to see it. And Russell speeding on entry. That's going to be likely a day-ending penalty for him. Definitely day-ending. Unless we get a yellow.
Here comes the 51 and the 10. 31's going to have to try to hold off 2 really strong cars. We'll see if he can do it.
2 laps to go. Pit road is closed. Everybody's married to the strategy now. Now it's just a straight dogfight for the lead. Milky up into the wall with Ford. Hernan clear for second now. Run from the 10 though. Big block.
Oh, this is exactly what the 31 wants to see. Exactly what he wants to see.
Coming down to the white flag here at Kansas. Nick trying to pick up win number 2 on the year. Hernan looking for number 4. Michigan goes spinning through the freaking grass.
Side by side.
Side by side on the backstretch. What a run. What a corner for Hernan.
It's a cat and mouse game here in turns 3 and 4.
One final time through 3 and 4. Can Hernan get the run? He's still there, coming down.
Oh, he's got him.
Cannot get there. Nick will win the CRC Brakleen 300 at Kansas.
What a finish.
Wild finish. And win number 2 on the year comes at Kansas for Nick. Excuse me. A wild finish.
I thought that 51 was going to get the run off.
I did too. I thought it was gonna come down to the line.
Unbelievable finish. What a race.
Wow. Drone Strike Racing picks up, I believe, their second Brake Series win of the year. Nick getting both of them. I hope I'm right on that. And amidst the strategy talk and the side-by-side battling, the 31 comes out victorious here. Now he gets to burn it down here on the front straightaway at Kansas. What a win, what a race, what a drive throughout that final stage to get it done.
Gonna have a little extra fuel for the burnout too.
Hell yeah.
Not much, but enough.
Beautiful looking Mobil 1 Ford Mustang.
Man, he's just rubbing it in the face of the 51.
Right? Nick, come back to the front straightaway, dude. It's probably out of gas. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Always going out of the ballpark here. Well,
Just go to victory lane. I already got the picture. He left. Why'd he leave the game? Nick, rejoin the game. Oh. Michigan, I swear to God, I'm gonna remove Bros Official. Oh, I forgot I had context and I just rubbed the fuck out of my eyes. Victory lane is down by the end of pit road, Nick. There we go. Here he is in BGE Victory Lane, your winner of the CRC Brakleen 300 here at Kansas. Wild finish goes in the favor of the 31. And now let's grab him for an interview. Nick.
Hello.
Oh, whoops. Win number 2 on the year comes at Kansas. And it couldn't have came in much more spectacular fashion. You and the 51 coming off of turn number 4, side by side. What did you do differently that final lap, or what did you do anything differently that final lap to try and hold him off And what were you thinking when he got alongside you, but side by side coming down that back straightaway that final time?
I knew as soon as he was to my outside, he wasn't going to be able to cross me over. I did exactly what I wanted to do. He did exactly what I wanted him to do. He could not get underneath of me, no matter if he were to cross over, so he was forced to try to take the high side. High side ain't all that great if you can't get the run from it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a great drive from you at the end there. Congrats on the win, second of the season, as I've said. But how does this help your playoff push here late, just below the cut line, needing some good runs such as this to point your way back north of that cut line?
Well, ever since I had to be dropped from my inability to attend for quite a few races, things were looking pretty bleak. I didn't really think I'd be competing for this. I told people I wouldn't be. If I had the points from earlier in the season, I would have been locked in a couple weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. But I'm very excited to keep pushing towards this playoffs. I beat the two people that I really needed to beat. And then, thankfully, the 4 didn't show up. This is going to be a huge momentum into our playoff run.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great run for you. And, yeah, good run for the playoffs as well. So congrats on the win, and hopefully we see you next weekend at Scorcher.
Oh, I'd hope so.
All right. Now we'll go to our second place finisher. Oh, so close. 51 of Hernan. Excuse me. Side by side, coming off of turn 4. All side by side for practically half the lap. A lot of time to think. And Hernan, we saw you did all you could, but is there anything you think you could have done differently to maybe give yourself a better shot coming down to the stripe?
I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but they definitely did want to win. Honestly, I'm also proud of this performance with this Sprite Cranberry Dodge Charger. This is honestly a very productive day. Made no mistakes aside from accidentally sticking to the bumper of Radical, which I couldn't really go up, and I accidentally had to like shove them down. But aside from that, made no mistakes. Finished third in the first stage, finished second in the second stage, and second overall. So great productive day for me. This will definitely help us towards the playoffs as we're not ninth in the point standings. Yeah, this race is good. Definitely was a race to remember. But wish I could have gone to the outside and get the run, but I couldn't. At the end, I wanted to pull off a Larson at 2024, but guess I couldn't do it. But congrats to Nick. He deserves it, and can't wait to race at Scorcher Arena for the season finale.
All right, like you said, great run overall. Definitely a lot to build off of and a lot to be proud of in the Jara Railroad Motorsports crew. So hopefully can take this momentum and carry it through the rest of the season, starting next weekend at Scorcher. All right. Now we'll move. I don't remember who finished third, but we'll move to arguably one of the top 3 cars all day. Radical. Unfortunately, some contact took you out of the contention for the win late, but I didn't invite him. There we go. Unfortunately, some contact took you out of contention for the win late, but a very fast car once again, pole position to start off the night for the 10 car. So Radical, another solid points day for the points leader. And yeah, tell me what you're thinking following Kansas.
Yeah, 5th is alright, whatever. Another pole, I mean, that's basically all we took out of this race, and 1 playoff point. But I'm not too mad at my penalty in stage 1. We're coming into pit road with teammates, and then just got pushed in and didn't have any time to get back below the commitment line. I mean, it sucks to get a drive through, but like, I don't know, if I just kept going, I probably would have lost less time, but wouldn't have gone anything really. had good speed, led a few laps. Really, I could have honestly. I was up there battling for the win late. One thing that really just didn't let me go all out. On my final pit stop, I didn't take enough tires and fuel, so like I had to be careful with that. Um, I ran out of fuel in turn 4. After the checkered, and it also I also ran out of tires coming to the line. It was like in turn 3, but Bands came really close to getting that win. I was really rooting for him there, but something happened with David, and he just got involved with that, and then I don't know what Michigan was doing. He clipped him coming out pit road. But yeah, good for Nick. Second one on the year. Mobile One actually has won the last 2 races here. But yeah, we'll go to Scorcher, try and do whatever we can, set ourselves up for the playoffs. And I'm not too mad with what Hernan did to cut me off coming to the white. It really doesn't matter because I would have just sent it off in a turn 3 and 4 on the white flag with no tires and not won anywhere. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, and yeah, we're off to Scorcher.
All right, well, another solid run for the 10 car. As you said, just looking for some more playoff points to set up the playoffs for the points leader going into final race of the regular season. So hopefully we see you there, Radical. All right, now we'll move to 28 of Sierra, who's no longer in game. All right, we'll do a virtual interview. I'm assuming you want one since you're still in here. There we go. All right, here, virtual interview with the 28 of Sierra following Kansas. One of your better races, I would say. Ran right around the top 5, inside the top 5 most of the night. And then, unfortunately, some contact late took you out of contention for the win. So, tell me how the race went for you, and tell me how you're feeling after that dash to the checkered flag.
First of all, Bam,
Radical,
fuck
you-
you. Second of all, that race was absolute. No, I'm not gonna say negative things. I'm gonna try to be positive, but I felt good this race. Qualified 5th, got some stage points finally. I'm trying my best to close the points gap between me and, at this point, me and Nick, because we're the ones fighting for the spot now. And he's probably gonna pull away from me because of a certain guy named Bands, and 99% of all the other Fords except Volvo, pretty much. Bands cannot drive to save his life. I have multiple clips of this race specifically of him being a dumbass. I will submit some sort of ticket for penalties, and if no one penalizes him, I'll take care of him myself.
All right, well, definite frustration from Sierra towards Bands. Definitely something to watch for in the coming few weeks at Scorcher. So hopefully we see you there, and hopefully you can at least talk to Bands before taking it out on the racetrack.
No, he will not listen. He will just rage bait me the entire discussion. He does not give 2 fucks.
All right,
Trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say that.
Well, yeah, I guess all I could say is the beef will continue on at Scorcher. Hopefully we see you there, Sierra.
I'll see you there.
All right, now we will talk to Ford, driver of the 18.
What up?
Ford, eventful race for you. Pretty up and down race here at Kansas. Started off stages 1 and 2, or really stage 1, floundering about right around the top 10. And then out of nowhere, it's stage 2 and stage 3, running up in the top 5, racing for the lead. So strong run for you in the 18 team. Tell me what you experienced inside the car tonight here, and yeah, tell me how the race went for you.
It went pretty good. I mean, we had a lot of lag issues, vision lag. I mean, I will say vision. Anyway, we had a lot of vision lag towards the end. But I would take that over what we had during the middle of the race, and that was just a lot of freezing. I don't know how I didn't wreck anybody. Anyway, I think we had a very fast car all race. I think it took me some time to get used to it and get used to the lag, especially. I have a very hard time getting used to driving and lag. I end up slowing up and just not being good. But I think we ended up having a really nice car here in the NAPA Brakes Series. I want to thank Coors Light, FedEx, Sprite, Cranberry for the special one-off here in the NBS. I want to thank VP Racing Fuels as our league fuel sponsor and new secondary sponsor for the 2026 season coming up soon. But yeah, we had a good run. I really thought we had a good shot there at the end. I think we were on par with being one of the fastest cars there until I had to pit because I didn't want to be that single car that just didn't pit. And honestly, I didn't think anyone would make it, so I thought that was my ticket for the win, but unfortunately it wasn't. Either way, we had a good race, even with the lag, a very fast car, and I appreciate the BMS crew for coming out here and supplying us a good car.
Yeah, very, very good one-off run for you in the Brake Series. Definitely something to be proud of for you and the team, but as you said, got to get used to this car from the Cup car, so hopefully we'll see you
For sure.
run similarly tomorrow night in the Cup Series. Thanks for talking to me, Ford.
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right, and our final interview for tonight, we'll talk to Ford's teammate, 48 of Russell. Unfortunately, tried to play the same strategy that his teammate did at the end, but a penalty really soiled the night for Russell. But overall, top 10 night for Russell. So tell me what more you needed out of the car. Tell me what you couldn't quite figure out to go race in the top 5.
First thing, I tried figuring out what the lines were, and it was interchangeable between the bottom line, the high line, the middle line, and with Kansas, it's like all over the track. But you know, it is what it is. But I had some fun up in the top 5 battling with David Hernan, Ford, the 28 Sierra, Radical, Michigan. I had some good battles with them, and then coming to the end of stage 1, I was able to get some stage points and playoff points, which is what I wanted to do. So, and then second stage, I ultimately got screwed over by Volvo getting kicked out for unknown reason, but you know, it is what it is. And then in stage 3, I was trying to play the mind games. Coming to the end, I tried so hard to try to predict when they were gonna come into pit road, and then as soon as I came down to pit road, I realized that they were gonna go all the way to the end. So I ultimately screwed myself with that finishing result. I could have stayed out, played the game, and rolled the dice, but you know, hopefully we can have better runs in the playoffs. Hopefully our point situation after Scorcher is perfect, and hopefully we can make it out of round 1 unscathed.
Yeah, locked into the playoffs after last weekend at Saskatchewan. So playoff points racing is the name of the game for these last few weeks for Russell. But as you said, hopefully can get a good weekend to close out the regular season next weekend at Scorcher and set yourself up well for the first round of the playoffs. Oh, okay, well, set yourself up well for the playoffs following Kansas. But yeah, I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks at Darlington, Russell.
All right, we'll see you. Take care of yourself.
And that'll do it for our coverage of the CRC Brakleen 300 from the Kansas Speedway. Very fun race here tonight. Lots of battling all over the track. And side-by-side battle goes the way of Nick here tonight. Second win on the year for him. Congratulations to him and the entire Drone Strike Racing team. But the weekend of racing is not over. We'll be back tomorrow night. Same track, same time as always, 7 p.m. Eastern for the NAPA Auto Parts Cup Series from Kansas Speedway. Should be a fun show just as we saw tonight. But that's it for tonight. So this is King signing off. Hope everybody has a good night.